Hello! Alright, so this is a rough, basically, it's a rough prototype of my game Origin Unknown. I'm using Core Engine right now. So right now what I did is I just kind of laid out a basic kind of area. I can expand upon it later on, but I wanted to make a relatively smaller point so the way I can at least display what the game's going to look like entirely. I went ahead and added a few things within the game itself. So it's got basic movement and UI. I was able to iterate a shield and sword within it. So you can block, you can attack, you can jump, you can even roll. I added that to it. So this basically is the starting point right here. I went ahead and set up a pretty basic landscape. So we've got some grass, some trees, some bushes. I went ahead and found some assets for a village. So I'm actually planning on going and adjusting some of this, but this is a basic kind of bare bones look of how I want the village within the game to essentially look like, and then I also need to add the farm element to it. But yeah, this is what the village basically looks like. So down this way, I put two enemies within this so far, and they're actually the two enemies that you're gonna fight within the Act 1 in the paper prototype I made. So this right here, what I have is the Nemean lion. I have to code it, or I have to find some code at least to have it attack me, but this is kind of a general base model. I'm hoping to try and improve upon it later. So there's a... You can see the big guy dancing over there in the background. I actually want to go over here to the back side before I go take a look at him. So kind of to add a little bit of extra difficulty within the game itself, I actually decided to add another enemy within it. This isn't depicted in my paper prototype, the second iteration video, mainly because I came up with the concept after I recorded the video and published it already. So this guy is basically, this is like a stone elemental, but for all intents and purposes he's gonna be a goblin. Or not a goblin, a golem. So what he's gonna be doing is guarding this like codex, which in the paper prototype you see it's actually the labors of Hercules. So that's what you actually get. So there's you actually get items within the game, so like the enemies will drop stuff. So like I was able to get some loot. I have to work on the loot system. Also, you can actually heal within the game. I added the healing aspect since the shield itself is meant to provide some type of aura. Right now it's just a basic healing action where you just press 1 and then it heals. I have to go and kind of recode it and adjust it so the way it actually heals you over time, which is kind of what the shield does. So this big guy right here is meant to represent Mimas, who is the giant that you face at the end of Act 1. So he's basically made to oppose Hephaestus, so I went with a fire golem to represent this, because Hephaestus is the god of, he's basically a blacksmith god. That's what he is. He creates weapons and he does everything like that. But yeah, he's a forger. So I went with the fire element, the fire guy, because I thought it fit really well. So you get close enough to him, he's gonna start attacking ya. So then he goes. So he's got he shoots fire. Like I said, you can attack him. I have to do a bit of tweaking because right now you can basically just avoid all of his attacks if you just kind of stay underneath him. Which I want to add some variety to it, but even still I am taking damage. Okay, so as you can see, it's got an XP to it, so I'm able to level up and get a little stronger. So that's a good thing. That's one thing I had wanted to incorporate. But yeah, so this is kind of the basic landscape. This is bare bones what the game's gonna look like, at least landscape-wise. I'm gonna add some more mountains and some hills. There's gonna be different grass coloration. The trees more or less will look the same. I'm gonna add some more bushes, some trees. The enemies within this act are gonna be the same. They're not really gonna change. The village, like I said, I'm gonna make some tweaks to it. As far as, unfortunately, costuming-wise, I can't really change that much about my character. If I did, I would need to purchase some stuff from the store, so right now this is kind of what she looks like. But yeah, I went with the sword, and this is the basic sword and shield model. I unfortunately can't adjust the shield to make it look like similar to my Shield of Olympus, so this is, it's gonna have to work for now, until I figure out how to alter it. But yeah, this is a rough edit and design of what my game and the functions it will have within it as well, once I get it up and running. And again, this is my game Origin Unknown. Thank you.